What's up, everybody? Ben Reza here for Odd Chopper. I'm back. It is a new week. It is Monday, January 22nd in the sports world. You know the drill. College basketball is on the horizon. Soccer. There will be more NFL, but we get some days rest, and we're going to put a bet on the board right now to get our Monday started. I want to welcome everyone to Odd Chopper. If you're new, returning, you pop in once in a while. It does not matter. You're here right now. We appreciate it. If you like what you see, you want to be part of this community, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll talk about Odd Chopper and some of the features we've got later in this video. For this video, I give one pick and one pick only. We have done it 20 days so far in January, and we've been off to an awesome start. We are 13-7. Nice little run to start things up. 4 or 5 units right now. The juice eats into it, but we are in the positive, and we're gonna stamp hopefully the fourth straight winning week to get the year started. We were 4-3 last week. It was our worst week, but we still grinded out a small profit. Let's get to it though. We've got Wake Forest, we've got North Carolina. You want to shop this? Find the line. There are some 7.5s out there. I don't have access to them. Got the 8.5 at -110. We are losing a little of the value. Obviously, I would like this more at 7.5, 8, anything like that. Reduced juice. Still like it at 8.5. I think it's going to continue to move all the money and it's a public side. There's no doubt about it. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. People want to bet home teams. People know North Carolina. They're playing great. And I get all of that. So let's talk about these teams. So let's start with Wake Forest because it's ironic. I love Wake Forest. They're one of my favorite teams. They're 13-5, and they're a good team. They are no joke. They've beaten some quality competition. Watched them against Florida. Watched them against Utah early in the year. But like all these teams, it's not a glaring weakness. It's just the reality of the situation in college basketball. They go on the road. They're not the same team. They played 3 road games in conference. They beat BC by 6, who's not a good team. They lost by 5 points to Florida State. And they lost by 6 points to NC State. Fine opponents, but they're just not the same effectiveness. North Carolina is the best team they've played. There's a guard dominant team for Wake, and they play heavy minutes. They got 4 averaging 32 plus minutes a game. So if you can get some foul trouble, particularly on the bigs, I worry about Wake Forest here. Now, what could keep them in the game? Well, 81 points per game, 39% from 3. That is the stat that I'm most worried about. If Wake Forest shoots a high clip, they're going to stay in this game. If Wake Forest shoots a great clip, they might win the game. But you can say that about any team. North Carolina, 15-3. And they're not messing around. I think they might be the hottest team in the country. 8 straight wins, all by double digits. And it's not all, made up teams. They beat Oklahoma, at Clemson, at NC State. They beat Syracuse by about 400 points. They are really, really starting to put it together. No doubt about it. 83 points per game, 35% from 3. Not really reliant on the 3. They've got rebounding. And what I like about them defensively, they're not the most suffocating defense I've ever come across. They're holding opponents to 29% from 3. That's a top 20 mark in the country. That is, if I could choose maybe one good thing to do defensively against a team like Wake Forest, I think it would be 3-point defense. That is a huge stat in this game. It doesn't mean that Wake can't take good, tough shots. But if we don't give them open looks from 3, that's a huge benefit to covering this number because we can't just win this game. We know North Carolina should win the game. That's what -400 tells us right off the bat. Can they cover 8.5 points? Can they win this game by double digits? That is what we're going to need. Maybe get some fouls late and stuff, but you don't want to be messing around with that. We need a concerted effort on the defensive side. We need to win the rebounding edge, which I think North Carolina will. And offensively, I think efficiency-wise, they're going to be just fine. So it's a pretty simple formula for me. North Carolina is playing great. They're getting better. They're at home. They've got all the momentum. They are good at stopping these 3-point shooting teams like Wake Forest. Wake Forest is tight rotation. I know the pace is going to be up and down, 156.5. If it gets into a game where there's a lot of fouls drawn, I think that could hurt Wake even more and put the strain on their bench. I'm going to call about North Carolina to keep it going. This is a tough opponent. This is a tricky opponent. Even at 8.5 at -110, I'm okay with that. I like it. First bet on my card today. There you have it, friends. Again, I just said first bet on my card today, and it's why it leads me right into Odd Chopper. I know I only give one bet here. If you have questions, first of all, you can always tweet me at JazzRazDFS, but you can find me in Discord. You can find me talking about Odd Chopper. All the tools here is where the majority of my bets come from, where the majority of my team's bets come from. It's awesome, customizable. If this is the type of stuff you want to try out, it's there. It's available. It's all part of Odd Chopper Premium. The link is below. See what you think. Like I said, it's not a life commitment. You come in for a week. If you like it, great. You get in our Discord. You see the tools. You get to access us. I'm going to be dropping soccer picks and all sorts of shenanigans today. You can use that code as well if you want to save a little money. Talking about like less than a price of a cup of coffee a day. Check it out. Like I said, I really believe in it. And last thing before I leave you, I do want to mention if you play on BetMGM, or you don't, I should say, and you want to, Bet 5, get 158 in bonus bets. It's that simple. I don't need to spend a lot of time on it. The link is below. Bet and get. If you put in deposit 10, bet 5, you're getting 158 in bonus bets. You can use that money for NFL, NBA, college basketball, something else. It's there. Got to be 21 plus. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Start the day with a win. Let's start the week with a win. Let's close the month with a winning week. That is all that we're trying to do here. Just want to say thanks as always. Appreciate the support. Hit the like button on your way out, comment, anything like that, and I'll see you inside the ropes. Again, Odd Chopper Premium link is below. We're building that community fast, and we want you along for the ride. For me, for Wake Forest, and for the team of the day, North Carolina. Have a great Monday ahead. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Come back tomorrow, a little Tuesday action.